I was thinking maybe it's time for me to take a quick break before my report, and I could not tear myself away from the beautiful faces I see with drum every time. It is you guys that draw me in and keep me engaged and keep me there. And I just want to start my president's report with a heart filled with gratitude. It is hard meeting like this and not in person. We miss the hugs and the in between moments and the late nights and the grabbing a cup of coffee or a meal together. But even in this diminished way, our connection still burns bright. And I'm so thankful for it. Yay. So, I'm ready for my slide deck, Miss Yolanda. Where is it? Next slide. So my report is going to consist primarily of a review of what we've done this year. And it has been a very exciting year, y'all. I mean, I've had trouble keeping up with all of this. So if any of y'all have attended all of this, I think we should give you like a special free drum t-shirt or something because our events have gone off the chart. I remember when I could do everything without blinking an eye, and now it is monthly, multiple times a month that we have different activities that we're doing. And one of our premier activities that we do every year that we've done, at least since I've been a member of Drum, has been caucusing. Caucusing is so essential because it does give us a basis for connection throughout the year. And we have been able to group and regroup regionally, spiritually, what else? With our identities. And we were able to meet this time in the fall with the concept of multiracial families being at the center of our discussion. And it was extremely powerful. We continued in the spring looking at how our youth principles are in transition right now and having a discussion of the impact of what that does for us, how we see that as BIPOC UUs. And these caucuses have been real joys in my life, moments where I have initially met people that then I'm on the lookout for at finding our way home or at GA or at regional gatherings. And I feel like that they're really a cornerstone of our programming, and better believe they are not going to go away. So what else do we do? Next slide, please. We had our public worship in May. And this year, our public worship was able to gather over 32, almost $33,000 with 69 congregations and organizations supporting us on this one night of a beautiful service led by Reverend Ali C.K. Bell, C.K. Bell and Reverend CTC, our very own, with a beautiful music by Woot Woot. That's right, with beautiful music. It was amazing. And it is really in the last couple years become a really important moment for us because it is a moment where drum opens up to the wider community. Most of the time, our programming is focused, as it should be, on BIPOC UUs. And the programming is designed to uplift us, to give us culturally relevant worship, to give us opportunities to develop fellowship, leadership, etc. But the public worship is a little different because it is open to everybody in the UU world. And we have a chance to really highlight some of our strengths and share some of our beauty with them at this moment. And in doing so, also raise a little bit of money. So it has been very successful. And we will also be continuing that next year. Next slide, please. The Vigils for Gaza have been a very important and unexpected turn for us this year. I know that we've all been impacted by what has been happening in Gaza, in Palestine, and to the Palestinian people. This programming came out of necessity. We had no choice but to find others and to collaborate to create this space. There have been 5 initially and overall 6 vigils that we have hosted. and a teach-in in December 31st, that have been very crucial for us to develop our collective stance on this and to put forward what we've been putting forward here at GA, a statement in solidarity. And I want to thank the leaders who have led this. I don't know if they're all here, but thank you very much for the work that you did to get this going and keep this going and make something special. Throughout this programming, we identified that there were members of our BIPOC UU community that had not previously been members of Drum. They had been in the community and seen what we were doing, but maybe it didn't connect directly with their experience. And since then, we've been able to, I think, find connections that are deeper and support that South Asian, North African, Arabic group that has formed. And also, when they meet individually, we have been opening up an additional group of BIPOC supporters. So keep your eye out for things that are happening there. Unfortunately, this story isn't over, and neither is our commitment to making a peace and positive change. Next slide, please. So this brings us to our Elder Spiritual Odyssey. This series has been amazing for Drum. What we have done is reach out to elders in our community to hear their stories in the interview form. If you guys have missed this, I want to encourage you to go to our YouTube channel because all of the Elder Spiritual Odysseys are there. I rewatched a couple last night in preparation for this, and it is so inspiring. So please take the time to look at this incredible work. It gives us a way to keep our history alive with those who have been at Drum and in the UU world as BIPOC folks for many years before us, many years before myself. I'm not saying many years before everybody here, but many years before myself. And I know that it really, that is the type of ancestral work that we can all connect to and participate in and see ourselves as part of this trajectory. And this work does that for us. So I encourage you to check it out on our YouTube channel. Next slide, please. So there is so much more that we've done. We have done collaborations with other orgs in the UU world, like We Count What Matters, UU The Vote, our Worship Together. If you haven't seen this yet, it's very cool. What we've been doing is asking BIPOC folks who are leading services to let us know, and we're promoting them at, we try to do it monthly. Sometimes it's more than once a month. Sometimes we skip a month for whatever reason. Maybe somebody hasn't put forward their service. But then we try to gather virtually to support and to see the culturally diverse and responsive services that are happening in our communities. So it's been a really exciting new program we started this year. I love it. I don't have it up on a slide, but there is an announcement that we have attained the 501c3 status that we were going for. That has been bestowed on us quite recently, I think last week. And the MOU with the UUA for the next few years is, I believe, ironed out. All we have yet to do is sign. So I hope that, looking back on this year, you will see how, like I do, how much we've done and how amazing it is. And it really only happens because of the work of so many volunteers. While we have amazing staff, we've had amazing staff like Jolanda. We love Jolanda. And, Joseph. We really only have 2 part-time staff members. All of this work happens because of the commitment of you, of people like you and me. And so thank you for that. We appreciate you. We will see you at these events next year. And Joseph in his report is going to tell you what's going to come up, what's around the bend. Thank you for your time and all your energy.